Hello, I'm Joshua.
And I'm Mary, and welcome to From the Heart.
Orlando is widely known for its tourist spots and attractions, but many people don't know about its thriving arts community.
It's an honor to introduce to you passionate artists and leaders whose talents shape our arts community. How do they create and why? How will Orlando benefit from a growing arts presence?
On each episode, we'll meet guests who are influential leaders and artists who are truly making a difference.
From the Heart.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to From the Heart. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Mary.
And we're excited to bring to you all that's new and good when it comes to the arts in Central Florida. One would think that being music director for Cirque du Soleil's La Nuba, in addition to being a husband and a father of 3 young musicians, would be work enough.
Yes, but not for our guest. He's also the founder and homeowner of the White House, a treasure of Orlando that we're about to hear from the one and only Benoit Glazer. Welcome, Benoit.
Thank
Welcome.
you so much.
So
Thank
glad
you
you're
so
here.
much for having me.
Benoit, a lot of people might not know what the White House is. Tell us.
Well, it's our house, and it's called the White House for 2 reasons, because it's white, and also because I figured that it would be a good excuse because we have these concerts in our house, and so if people were late at work the next morning, could say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was at the White House last night. I'm late." So
They
it's
would
a
be
good
telling the
excuse
truth.
to and tell the truth. That's the best kind of
At
excuse.
the White House, there'll be excuse. But
Exactly.
okay, let's back it up. You said we had concerts at our house.
Yeah.
A little unusual. Tell us about it.
I know. It's, well, my wife and I got here in Orlando in 1998, and now the art scene is thriving and really exciting in Orlando, and maybe it was a little harder to find back in 1998. And so, especially since my nights off were Tuesday and Wednesday, so it wasn't typical nights where the big names or big artists, big shows would come in town. So it was very hard to find any live music to go see. And because I come from Montreal, as I'm sure everyone has noticed because of my accent, which will not ever disappear.
We love your accent, by the way.
Thank you. I have no choice, it's there. But in Montreal, there's live music, every second building. Montreal has more live musicians than New York City. I mean, musicians in the Union than New York City. So, and it's a city not a tenth of the size of New York City. So the concentration of musicians per capita is very, very large. And so the result is that there's not a lot of work that pays well, or it's very hard to get work that pays well in Montreal, but you have music everywhere.
And you were missing the music.
Exactly. And so we were missing live music. So I said, well, let's have a concert of our own. And so we made a concert, and basically the first concert was 20 people in the house in the South Orlando, in the suburbs, and then things grew slowly. The first year there were maybe 5, 6 concerts, and then we went to 8 and 10, and 4 years later, that was 2000, and 4 years later we had our first event where, unfortunately, we overflowed the house. So we said, okay. We looked at each other, my wife and I, and said, well, we have to design and build a bigger place.
Your neighbors were probably like, yay!
Well, actually the neighbors were all at the concerts.
They all came to the concerts.
That was good. It was a kind of a strange parking situation, and we did the next day. I took a walk, and
you were in Hunters Creek, yeah.
In Hunters Creek,
yeah.
And I took a walk across the lake, and I found a wine glass on the other side of the lake. I said,
okay.
This is not good. So that's where things
And tell us, when people come to your home, they'll bring a bottle of wine or some fruit or cheese or pastry, and then everyone shares it there, right?
Yes.
It's so lovely.
And are the concerts free?
Yes, yeah, most of them. I mean, occasionally we have a ticketed event to raise funds for a cause, or sometimes just because it's a big, rare opportunity to see somebody